Hello, ladies, gents, and hyper beam fanatics. We return to slay the Spire. Of course I went back in and got another win. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I must do it. Ascension is progressing fast. I also went up to the silent I had. I wish I would record every run that I do that I don't record. Turns out to be the most tense run ever. It was a hard victory with exactly 1 HP, and that I would have died if I didn't have exact lethal. After thinking about it, of the cards that I would draw, it's like, if I draw this and I use this here and I retain this one card, I got the kill, and it worked out. And it was like, this is the kind of stuff that I would like to record instead of the meme hyper beam decks, you know. But you get what you get, and I'm going to keep playing this game because I can't stop. Anyway, cards to obtain. Wow, these options are not amazing. not exciting. Choose a card to obtain. I would assume it's between 3, right? I think I've done it before. This is just not worth it. I don't think it's ever worth it to get 14 a curse for 14 max HP. You know something I've never done is this. A random boss relic. I've never ever picked this option. I think this is a decent time to do it. Like, this is an excellent relic, but why not do it? Just try it out. I mean, between choose a card, obtain. I mean, 3 potions is actually pretty good. Actually, now that I think of it, the more I think of it, it's like, this makes the first elite fight so much better. Cultist power potion, sure, we can do that. I was going to pick the last option, then I was like, the starting relic is just too damn good. It's too damn good. Not pleased about all these elite positionings, though, how we don't get to upgrade anything before going in there. We can go to that one. But then we are locked into this path. There's another elite fight here without another campsite, though. I'm a little worried about that path right there. I think this elite fight should be okay, but then you get locked into this path where you have to fight another one. Who knows how I'll come out of it. I think the safest way to play it is coming here, and we'll see how we do once we're here. If we feel pretty confident, we'll go that way. If not, we'll take this one. I think that I have convinced myself that this is the way to go. So yeah, you know, it's been a little upsetting. That was not necessarily the second defend, but I did save myself 1 point of damage. So that's I guess that's pretty good. Pretty upsetting to not record the ones that I feel were excellent runs, and then I get to record the ones that maybe, you know, less than optimal. I feel like this guy is going to become a little too strong for me. It's going to become way too strong for me. Next turn we get the kill if we draw. Discounted that. I thought that I had 1 more energy. I was about to say if we draw a second strike. This is pretty good. Oh, with 1 strike we got this. It's all good. This fight, you know, the most complicated. I completely forget that they actually shield themselves. Ways to murder my enemy. I think this deadly poison is where it's at. If we find Goblin Knob, Sucker Punch. If we fight Goblin Knob, it's like, ugh. Sure, I'll take that, and we'll lose 5 max HP. Sure, good thing. We fight Goblin Knob, and then the poison is like you're killing yourself. Is this worth 13 HP? This can just get me murdered against the elite fight. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Get 2 upgraded defense and strike. You know, that can be good. I am taking way too much damage here. Let's just remove a strike here. Way too much damage. I am tempted to just rest right here, but I think we can take. Oh no, I don't want to. Actually, yeah, probably that's the one I want to upgrade. Actually, Sucker Punch. Hell yeah, do more damage, do more weak. That's a good upgrade to get. Please don't murder me. I will be very appreciative if you don't murder me dead. It will be very traumatic if I die to some slimes. That'll be very much a scarring experience that I don't want to ever have to face. So double defend here because I want to suffer 0 damage. Sucker punch, there you go. Good stuff. Ooh. I mean, this is worthless right now, but you get offered a catalyst, man. I can't go for you. I can't do it. I can't do that catalyst. I can't possibly justify it. Anyway, this is what we picked the potions for. So let's get that ritual. The still chaos. It's just defense and strikes. That is not going to be used right now. I think I'll use this power potion. Get myself noxious fumes. Pretty damn great for this fight. It's better than 1,000 cuts though. This will probably do more damage overall, huh? I mean, this will get rid of the artifacts. I think I'm going to go for noxious fumes because it will get rid of all the artifacts, so the all the weakness is going to actually take. Just go all out on the first one, or should I go with a survivor here? At least we get some weakness going on this guy. Oh, we got a little bit of energy out of that. That's nice. Sure thing. We'll end right there. Pretty damn doable elite fight here. If we do, yeah, enough damage. Yeah, 2 attacks should be plenty to murder this piece of garbage. I didn't have extra energy, did I? I need to slow down a little bit. I think sometimes I am missing out on the amount of damage. Sometimes I don't use the energy I'm supposed to use. I'm tempted to throw the damage here because that's the one that I don't want him to attack next turn, and we are properly defended this turn. Let's try to kill that guy next turn. It depends on what I draw. But we could get the kill if I get a lucky all-out damage. Hell yeah. Why do I do so much damage? Why am I getting 3 strength? Because I took a ritual potion. I'm like, my cards usually don't do this much damage. Maybe I gave this fight a little too much respect. I don't think I needed to use both. Ooh, calipers. I don't think I needed to use both. Ooh, leg sweep. Needed to use both potions, but I'm okay with it. Alrighty. Definitely go to that campsite. Rest. We have a lot of defense. Like, I'm feeling pretty great about all of these cards right now. 33 HP. Let's rest and see if we can face that another elite. That will be, I think, the way to go here. Hopefully these hallway fights are not going to be horrendous. Unfortunately, we get double attack here, so the leg sweep needs to happen. Although, do I need to actually think about this? Just do something like that. You got 9, so this is an actual kill. And then a defend, we're taking 3 versus this would be taking 0. So let's do this. The thing is, I thought that I could play another defense, but still not too bad. I also took 3, but I didn't kill one of the monsters, so, you know, overall, it ended up not mattering whatsoever one way or another, right? There's nothing I can discard. Blade Dance is neat, but I will go for that poison now that we have more options. Facing Goblin Knob is not that much of a traumatic experience. Let's just take 1. Actually, we'll take 0 damage here because we weaken both. Awesome, beautiful stuff. Appreciate it. Dagger spray and deadly poison defend. Seems easy enough to me. Don't want you to die, because if you die, it means I'm gonna have freaking vulnerable on my butt. So these disgusting reanimated rats need to survive just a little bit longer. Anyway, 4 poison plus a strike equals dead rat, and you're also dead. Awesome. I'm liking this climb so far. Clippering Cloud, hell yeah, sign me up, baby. Sign me up for that crippling crowd. Ooh. I'm rich. I'm rich. Clearly this elite is not gonna murder me, right? Let's just purify. We have plenty of attacks. Let's just take out a strike. There you go. Elite fight. Goblin Knob. Alright, I'm happy that I drew Deadly Poison on the first turn and then Crippling Cloud. Hell yeah. Everything turns out Millhouse. that poison cumulative effect is going to be super nice. And 3 turns of weakness. That's fantastic. I mean, this guy's going to be weakened forever. I am tempted to use a defend here because he's going to have so much weakness. It's like it's going to go down pretty quick. And just take it. Just take it. I respect you too much, Goblin Knob. Just smack me across the face. Let me call you daddy. That 7 poison. I think we can definitely survivor. Then that's 8, but I don't discard anything. We can definitely block here, and with 1 more deadly poison, should be a kill next turn. Should maybe check what I'm drawing to make that decision, right? That would be this intelligent way to go about things, but turns out to be perfectly reasonable course of action. We took some damage there that I wish I hadn't, but I think this backflip, these 2 are actually really good. I think backflip, since we have 0 draw right now, what are we facing as a fight? The Hexa butthole. So, I don't want to die to the very first attack, so I'm going to be a total pansy and go for that rest. Play a little safe, especially since, you know, we're not going balls to the wall trying to kill the heart. We're trying to get that Act 3 kill. Pile up that weakness. Or just do as much damage as possible. I mean, he's already weakened. This just applies poison. Will I rather just do damage? I don't want this to be exhausted and then he won't be weakened. We have a lot of weakness in this deck, so I think the 4 poison will eventually pay for itself after I also apply the other poison that we have in there, so it should be fine. Nice leg sweep. I think I should be able to just defend most of this. It's 3 times 6 is 18. We can hold off on that deadly poison. Take as little damage as possible. This boss fight is going pretty nice. Attack you. Do we want to backflip? Maybe get a better attack? Sure. Yeah, sucker punch. Get sucker punch, bitch. More damage. That's the turn. Those nunchakus have been really paying off. It's good stuff. It definitely goes there. More poison. It's always happiness. And this will apply more weakness. So why the hell not? 9 turns of weakness. I think we're set for that weakness. I think it's maybe time to go all out on damage. We can take a few hits here and there. Thing is, I drew no damage whatsoever. That is what happens when you take out too many strikes and not enough defense. You end up really lopsided on your offense. For the time being, if it comes down to it, we'll use that distilled chaos. Let's see, 8. Yeah, I can take 4. Actually, that was silly because he had armor. Didn't realize he had armor. I need to pay more attention to that stuff. 2 strikes. We can do better than that, right? Strike plus. Amazing. Ooh. An extra strike. Let's see. He has 1 more coming in. Too bad leg sweep did not happen next turn. And he's weakened for life. So just use those defense. Like your life depends on it, because it does. Tend to use the energy potion just to apply this deadly. But this blocks everything. Who's in a hurry? It's just a whole bunch of burn into my deck that's going to make me extremely miserable. But hopefully I'll have enough damage to push through. Here we go. Let's try and save our potions. 85 is like 2-3 turns away. Depends on how much damage we take. Depends on how much damage we draw. I mean, oh, that's a lot of burns, baby. That's a lot of burns. Can I maybe draw some kind of defense? No, we actually just drew more burns. This is a little stressful. A little stressful. I think this is the Distilled Chaos potion. Leg sweep, sucker punch. And more damage is also pretty good. I think I want some defense, please. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still not going to block all the damage, but I was feeling a little nervous there. That's actually a lot of damage that I just took, so I'm glad. I'm glad I took that that potion. It should be enough to save our butts. Give me some... Wow, 7 times 2, huh? I guess we'll leg sweep. This is not enough. So we'll just block. Block altogether. Could use an energy potion, but next turn should be a kill. Yeah. 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 Well, feels right now like our deck is a little too weak. We just don't have enough damage going out, so let's focus on that, I suppose. Can't say I've ever used Doppelganger in any effective way. We don't have any X cards, so I don't know if this is worth using. 1,000 cuts, I always feel like this is too expensive for what it does. And then Bullet Time is kind of like an all-around good card. So Bullet Time, I think, is the thing that I want. Runic Pyramid, the more I play with it, the more OP I feel like it is. The whole energy situation, it gets very much palliated with Bullet Time. I mean, Bullet Time, Runic Pyramid, this is a fantastic combination. We're going to go for that. And we're going to feel like we don't have enough energy all through this whole act. But hopefully, Bullet Time will give us those massive super turns that will turn things around quickly. There's the Superpower Elite. There's some nasty paths here. Why do you have to put both shops in the same path? This is just unfair. It's just absolutely unfair. I demand to see the manager. You have not built this spire correctly. You are fired, architect. I guess we can go this way. We'll go fire before elite, and then what? Let's go to a chest, and it's like super underwhelming. This entire path is just absolute garbage. I suppose we'll go to the double no, because then we're stuck elite and elite back to back. That feels like wishing for death right there. But then the upper half of this path is just misery, in the sense of nothing interesting going on. We'll have lots of money if we reach that shop, though. Man, these paths are really not enticing whatsoever. I think we're just going to go with it's just 3 fights in a row. It's like all of these are stinkers. All of these are stinkers. I think I'll go this way. Really could use a shop to, you know, get rid of all this money. I don't have enough to get rid of all the artifacts, but we can get started on it. Especially now the poison will not go on. I suppose. That'll be better. Give me that Bullet Time. Oh, baby. Oh, no draw, nothing. All right. Well, here comes the barrage. All the weakness. I mean, it's not incredible because it's mostly just defending. A million defense cards. And I have calipers. So these calipers are going to do their work right there. Crippling Cloud, backflip, and a strike. That's 18 coming in. So, listen, I'm weakened too. That's a lot of damage. Oh, but of course I am already protected. So, full on attack. Just strike. Honestly, by this poison, if I find the other poison, we should be able to just bypass the defense. I would like to find it. I'll be very happy to find it. That would be great. So let's try and find it. Did not find it. It's still buried in there. So let's simply defend, I suppose. We could chip at the armor a little bit more. There you go. Oh, we actually have a little bit more energy from our friend. Like the 18 barrier shouldn't matter because the poison will get it. But at this point, there's another Bullet Time. I love me my Bullet Time turns. They are just super badass. At this point, though, it does seem like the strikes are going to matter. Almost not enough to block everything, though, because of the stupid frailty. There's a little bit of poison, but still not good enough to get the kill, I don't think. Not enough to get the kill, so I guess I'll just let sweep. Pass the turn. One more. We'll be hit. Look at that. The poison ended up mattering. That's still gonna do it all. I can't. Actually, we can get more nunchuck charges. That mattered. What you got? Deflect, poison, stab, calculate, gamble. None of these excite me. Poison, stab is alright. And I did say we don't have a whole lot of damage. But right now, I would like to cycle to this bullet time as much as I can. I would say still poison stab is decent enough to pick, but you could convince me that that was a mistake. Alright, here's this fellow, this ugly ass son of a bitch. You get the... Oh, I forgot. I didn't even see. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered because I would not have been able to play bullet time. So it doesn't matter. It's merely just getting a little bit of extra block. There you go. Caliper is not going to work out though, but not terribly sad either way. I think Crippling Cloud are much better right now than leg sweep scenes. You know, no energy. It's okay. It just stays in my hand. It's all good. And there's the nunchuck being amazing. We get another debuff going on, so nothing but damage goes out of my hand. This run is going fantastic so far. Oh, more bullet time. Hell yeah. Let's see, we're 5 nunchuck, and I actually have no defense, so no attacks. So this is a bit of a pro. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Look at all that dazed that I put into my deck. Hopefully it won't matter though, because I have weakened him so much. There you go. But that was a mistake to playing old so many defense. Ooh, well-laid plans, and he's upgraded. This is very tempting too, but it's upgraded well-laid plans. One of the better powers for... Oh. Fight! I will not be deterred from a group of miscreants. You pathetic pieces of garbage. Crippling and poison stab is decent. We can also do a defend here, not to take so many from this piece of garbage. Tempted to go for the essence of steel. Is it worth it though? It's only 8 damage. If we block it, we'll be fine. Take 3. Take 3 or do a bunch of damage. And take 8. I'm a defensive kind of fella. These guys, as soon as you kill one of them, it becomes not nearly as awful. Bullet time, bullet time. No bullet time. Oh, this would have been a perfect turn to get it. Let's see, we're 6 in nunchuck. There's a lot of damage coming in. I might go for that energy and strength potion. But there's... Yeah, backflip. Let's see. What you got? I can't possibly risk this backflip not drawing what I need. I need to just simply say... Okay, I think I'm going to go for that strength potion. I probably should do the math before I do it. But... your boy Blargo don't roll that way. Math is for nerds. I'm just going to hope I find enough damage for this to be viable. If we find bullet time... Did not get rewarded for my recklessness. Well, unfortunately, I'll drink that as well. All right, get some weakness. Everybody has weakness, so that's actually does not matter. But that's, you know, a free attack, so it's going to happen. Poison stab actually gets the kill, so this guy did. And after that, I think I just want to defend. Like everything else is good. I'm just going to defend. Weaken you harder. I mean, I can do more damage. I should definitely count because that's 11 and that's 8, which is freaking 19. Plus the 3 poison. It's a dead son of a bitch. So, oh, and a nunchuck charge as well. Oh, amazing. A nunchuck charge as well. So now if I defend, I will suffer barely any damage at all. What a genius. Genius level plays, boy, baby. You thought that I was lost here. But no, I was simply wandering. Oh, bullet time it is. Oh yeah, you get absolutely destroyed. Well, laid plans, where the hell were you? Strike you, and lots of damage. We're just going to defend forever. We shall not be annihilated. Let's get that nunchuck charge as high as possible. There goes dagger spray. Red mask. Oh, one of the better relics you can get, quote, for free in the game. Let's see. Quick slash. 12 damage. Draw 1 card is upgraded. A second leg sweep. I mean, sign me up, right? That's a lot of defense. Maybe quick slash. Quick slash kind of loses its usefulness. I think leg sweep with bullet time is excellent. So let's go for that. Those bullet time turns are going to become super duper awesome. Ugh, that's a lot of damage coming in. Maybe just crippling cloud and call it a day. This wet lay plants needs to happen. Maybe we'll keep crippling cloud. Now let's do it. Just take a little bit of punishment at the first turn. What's the worst that can happen? Let's do that. A mere 16 damage. Psh, I can take that. That's a lot, actually. I'm a little concerned. Enough to take this Essence of Steel. We are coming up to the boss fight, to the elite fight. A little concerned about taking 16 here. We have no real sustain at all. So, I'm feeling a little foolish. This is definitely happening. And now the barrage goes out. Do we have enough damage to kill the little lady? I don't think we do. We certainly have enough defense. Since he is blocking, we should be able to get a kill on him next turn, hopefully. Let's do it like so. And this is enough block for calipers to matter. Because otherwise, I mean, what's the downside of? The downside would be not having defend next turn, right? Because I can retain. Well, I can just use 2 defend here. Yeah, calipers is not gonna matter because we're taking 6, and this is 23 minus 6. So it will give me 2 block. That's it. We'll keep this defend plus. I mean, we'll retain both. All right. There you go. That's good enough. Give me all the damage now so I can feel good about my decisions, please. I cannot feel good about my decisions at all. And now he's going to heal like a piece of garbage. Might get those sheaves. Leg sweep feels like too much right now. This damn frailty, man. It's just awful. I hate frail. It's so bad. I guess we could do the defend plus. Kind of need to press on that damage because the heal is going to be annoying as hell with that. Oh, I forgot about... I'm a freaking dumb piece of garbage. I have this. So Wet Laid Plants is a dead card. I completely forgot. Like, I thought that I got asked. It doesn't just retain them. Completely forgot that Wet Laid Plants and Runic Pyramid. You know that I had Runic Pyramid, so Wet Laid Plants is complete trash. Well, it is not. I'll slay the Spire run in this channel if I don't make at least one absolutely atrocious decision per run. Good thing that I didn't draw. I should have been Deadly Poison. I don't know what I was thinking. Good thing I didn't draw freaking bullet time after doing that. Although you retain it, so it would have been a good thing. Why though? Why you do this to me? This is where the pyramid becomes bad. Well, I'm a little concerned about my future. We do have Deadly Poison. That's 8, so we need to do 20 to this guy in order to not take his damage. I don't think that's happening without the shivs. I think I need to use them here. So if I am using it, I suppose we'll leg sweep over there, right? Because the shivs are shiv pluses. Something like that, and drink that. Oh, freaking fool. Had a full hand. I thought that I had enough hand space, but it's all good. It's all good. Never punished. The punishment was taking so damn long to draw bullet time, but you know why I took so damn long to draw bullet time? Because I made poor choices with the cards that I have been drawing, that I have been selecting. So, you know, not the greatest. That being said, this deck doesn't feel underpowered at all. The one terrible mistake was getting that well-laid plans. That was very, very damn silly. Well, the Catalyst is awesome. Piercing Whale, though, is such a nice defense. But I think you get offered a Catalyst with a somewhat poisonous deck, you gotta have it. Another fight. Of course, there's fights all the time. That's what the monsters stand for. This guy, though, these two are absolutely awful. So, hopefully, we can survive it. Everything's weakened already. So, that Crippling Cloud, the value of it is not nearly as good. It's good, just not as good. That being said, poison is super valuable here. I think we'll just do the stab. Definitely don't want to kill the mushroom first, just to get that poison out and get that leg sweep. And just continue hoping for that bullet time. That'll be great. Yeah, thank you for rewarding my recklessness. 14 armor. I think we want to keep this dagger sprays if we can to get rid. That's worthless. I mean, we might get some synergy with playing powers. That's the only saving grace. The dagger spray, keep it so we get less charges of the freaking plated armor. Get rid of more of those. So anyway, I think I need to play every single one of these block cards if I want to take 0 damage here. And save a little bit. Nope, save absolutely nothing. But the thing is, I should have retained some. 15 damage, huh? Well, that goes... Do I even have enough damage to get rid of that block? Yeah, we'll do 1 point of damage if I play this Strike Plus, but the Deadly Poison is the most important thing here, and I think I want to find some more defense. Did not find it. I'll rather just take 4. If I take this Essence of Steel, I really don't want to go into the elite fight with no potions at all. I think that would be kind of suicidal. I think it's better to take this 5, and that other potion will save me some damage in the coming fights. 5 is not that much, is it? A Catalyst is 18 poison. That's a lot of damage coming in, though. Oh, why does everything apply frail? It is super infuriating. Anyway, that's 18 poison. That's about as much, and this is a skill. Oh, that is the problem. If I use these two, I get some energy back from nunchucks. I think this does more damage regardless, right? So I'll just do Catalyst instead. It's painful. It's painful. Might be better. I mean, if I do leg sweep over there, it actually applies the weakness. So I think it works out better. Ah! This fight, though. I mean, one of the toughest hallway fights you can get. Hey, bullet time. Is that poison potion good enough? You're not dead yet. I actually need to do a little bit of damage here. There you go. That's good enough. And then just play all these. And calipers will actually give me a little bit of leftover. Really not happy with how this is going. Piercing Whale. It's so great. Probably better than a Backflip Plus. Backflip Plus allows me to find bullet time, but then of course life becomes so much more difficult. I think we need a Piercing Whale in this stuff, especially since we can retain it. Alright, definitely need to rest here. This is very painful Ascent. Really could use that potion right here. We'll lay plans. I'm going to wait until I have bullet time to throw you onto the garbage. It's pretty much the entirety of your purpose. He's already weakened. So I think we can wait for this Crippling Cloud. So we can... Yeah. More poison. Poison is great. Am I allowed to play this poison, though? feel like I need to prevent myself as much damage as possible, so let's do it like that. This might be where we die. Thankfully, got me that bullet time to save my bacon. So every single thing gets played. Is there a reason not to play anything? I don't think so. We end at the survivor, so just play everything in order and feel good about yourself. Didn't end up preventing every single bit of damage, so that does not bode well. It's not bode well at all. Catalyst. That will be 20 poison. Is that reasonable enough? Should I delay a little bit? That piercing whale, I think I want to keep it. I think I want to delay a little bit. Just going to defend completely here. See if we can find the other poison attack. And yeah, this is a good piercing whale turn. Like that. Throw the poison, and now doubling that, it feels far better. Do you want to do poison stab first? Only one turn a weekend. We do have the sucker punch. I think we can't delay any longer to double the poison now. We're getting there. 7 times 5 though. That can be deadly. Oh, but we need to weaken this piece of garbage. I think now it's a matter of doing enough block to survive. 7 times 5 is a lot. It's almost lethal. But thanks to leg sweep, should be able to survive with the weakness. 5 times 5 is 25. I'm blocking 11. If maybe I should do some turn math here. He is dead in 3 turns no matter what. I think I will need to attack it at least once for it to be dead no matter what. I think this defend, not the backflip. Oh, it doesn't matter. Draw the cards now. Draw the cards after the turn. Doesn't really matter, but just do defend. I am far too afraid. But he's just going to keep ramping up. Thankfully, drew that bullet time. There's no excuse. No excuse for this amount of incompetence. I should have held off. See if I could have done some more attacks, less attacks. I don't think so, though. There's no way I could have. Okay. You know, for nunchuck purposes. Meal ticket. Oh, show me that shop. A strength card is pretty great. Concentrate. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy. I think this is an excellent thing for when we don't have bullet time. We have a problem where we have far too many cards in hand. Real Hole's an upgraded one. This is great damage, but in the situation that we're in, I think this concentrate is one of the few times where I actually pick it. Alright, if we survive long enough to get to this shop, we can pull through. We have a strength potion. Tempted to use it immediately. Bullet time needs to happen. There's never a situation in which I'm not playing it. Very happy to get the crippling cloud on the first turn. That is super helpful. What's the highest health here? They're all exactly the same health. So just throw out all this damage. I think this strength potion could have possibly been the right choice, because the free freaking ritualists are annoying as hell. I think I want to keep this piercing whale for the next turn, especially since this is a full defend hand. This is still better than 2 defend because none of them is upgraded. So let's do it like so. This guy will die first, so let's put it there and just defend, and we actually block every incoming piece of damage here. Now piercing whale is going to pay for itself. It's going to be fantastic. We can even discard those defense. Is this something I need though? Yeah, we could use it. We can discard every single. I thought for sure that would be a lot less strength coming in. Oh, because they were already strong, so it didn't reduce it as much as I expected. Okay, so that's 9. So we do want to play at least one of these defense. 2 energy. I can't afford it, right? So just wait. Do something like this. Discard 1 strike. And sucker punch one of these other pieces of garbage. Try to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. If I had struck him another time, we would have actually been able to kill him. But this is actually good because it breaks my Centennial puzzle. Gives me that draw. It was all planned, baby. It was all part of the plan. I'm too damn smart for you. Is what's going on here. What is all this damage? This is a lot of damage. This is a lot of damage. All right. 3. That's 10 cards in hand. We do have to play something. Everything's still weakened? No, this guy's not weakened. Gonna try to find... Oh, wow. It's just a matter of drawing it, huh? I think it's still worth it, though. Try to find that bullet time. Did not find it. Let's see. Concentrate. That's 24 damage. We can discard... And a strike. There you go. Neutralize over here. Do we want to leg sweep? Leg sweep will just block all damage. And then dagger spray. We'll kill them all. We'll kill at least one. But do enough damage to justify its usage. There you go. If I hadn't discarded a strike, we could have had a nunchaku. But it's not relevant, I don't think. We can just keep all those. Catalyst is pretty damn useless in this particular turn. But you know what? We actually got out of it without dying. So I am very happy that things turned out the way they did. That's a lot of damage, but you know, we just throw out everything we've got. Can we just kill one? It's not enough, right? So I think I only have enough to... to defend all the damage. Wow, that is pathetic. Unfortunately, did not defend everything. Somehow I have run out of cards in hand. That is just unheard of. If I put the poison on the other gun or the other one, we will actually have a kill here. So that's 9. So that will be an effective health of 15. So this is enough to kill. Thank goodness. One of them dies. There you go. And then leg sweep. Survivor. Whew. Freaking 3 cultists fight. It's a pain in the butt. 9. 18. Yeah, you did. You did. And nunchaku is not gonna be relevant, but it's good to keep track of it. Always looking at things. Phantasma Killer. Outmaneuver. Piercing Whale. Piercing Whale saved my anus right now. This can be amazing for those bullet time turns. But it feels like if I pick this, I will die from not being able to survive. I feel like I have too little offense here. Like I was struggling to do enough damage to survive here. Can't say that my deck is very strike heavy. It's leaning more towards the poisoning, right? A second piercing whale. With being able to retain it is so helpful to have those piercing whales. Anyway, we are definitely deadheading to that freaking shop. So let's go for Gremlin Horn is very nice. I mean, this is Ascension 8, which is something that I hadn't done before. It's getting higher and higher in this entire Ascension. I don't think I can afford this health hit. I can't afford it. We might not even survive these 2 fights right here. But we're gonna try. That's me trying my absolute bestest. Definitely not a piercing whale turn. Look at all this defense. This is out of control. I think we want to get rid of as much defense as possible. It's just too many defense. I want to get rid of that. There you go. And just pass the turn, really. I mean, we can just take this out of our hand, pretty much. And that should be okay for the next turn. Buff and block, huh? Well, alrighty. I'll just do that and then strike you. Strike you with my bare fist. I feel like I should be going for that strength potion, because otherwise I'm going to be left with my ass in the air as these people continue buffing themselves. Oh baby, let's see. Can discard these 3 defense because we have 2 leg sweeps. If we dig for that bullet time with the backflip to 3, that's 10 cards in hand. 10 cards in hand. Well, we do have a piercing whale, so let's try to look for it. These 3 defense are pretty awful because of the... I should discard one of the dagger, like the poison stab or something. Because otherwise it's going to be leg sweep, piercing whale, right? Let's just discard those 3. Backflip. Thank you for coming around to my rescue. Bullet time. You're a good thing. I think I have to take the strength potion. Let's see. Stop. Leg sweep over here. Leg sweep over there. We end up at 19. Sure. Let's do it. I'm far too afraid. I need to get rid of this guy fast, otherwise death will be around the corner. So, do that. She actually breaks my top. Pretty damn upsetting. 12 damage is not too bad. If we can do enough damage, I'll rather just do that. Let's see. 11. It's 5 poison. We can make it into 20 poison. I think we're really close to being able to get a kill there, but just not enough. I can't take those 11 though. It's too much. Can't possibly, right? It's 11, 11, 22. That's 30. So close. So close, but we do need to play at least 1 leg sweep here. Not to take so much damage. Or a survivor. What else do we have to face? We still need a question mark and another monster. Oh, wow. And the heal is going to annoy me to no end. So I think this deadly poison happens. Sucker punch. Actually, throw the catalyst there and then the piercing whale. No, it's not as much as I thought it would be reduced. So we're taking 8 like an absolute moron. Oh boy. Please, more damage. More damage is required. At least we got enough to kill here. There's no question in my mind that these numbers are good enough. We don't need this energy. We could use less stuff in my hand. That would be great. Oh. Get rid of survivor and defend, but what the hell for? So I can play a leg sweep that does absolutely nothing? No, that would be silly. So we'll get rid of this one and just pass the turn. Anyway, at least we got this far. At least we saw all the sides. Why did I... Now that I have the ability to retain my hand, there was no reason to play that. I mean, I'm going to do this because now Calipers is actually going to be worth it. Survivor can wait. But bullet time, I should retain it until I have a ton of strikes in my hand. All the damage and all the good stuff. There's no reason. No reason to backflip here. And in fact, I might draw something that I will... No, because we retain it. I need to... It is so easy to forget. We retain our hand. This is so easy to displace that inside my brain. So 6 nunchucks. Can I do 1 more strike? No. Dead. Okay, well, we have 9 health. Not amazing. Cloak and dagger can actually be too much. Because I don't have the hand space for it, but it is do damage and defend yourself. So I'm going to take it. Please, no fight. Give me the greatest relic of all time. This is not the greatest relic of all time. It's a decent relic, just not the greatest of all time. Alright, let's see if we can get through this fight without horrendously falling apart. Definitely going to drink this fruit juice. Give myself a little bit of strength. Crippling Cloud and Cloak and Dagger, I suppose. I think we definitely need. I mean, the Sneko Eye is gonna make it so that everything becomes so much more expensive. I think I would rather backflip now. Nah, let's just do that strike. And pass the turn and just pray to the Sneko gods that the Sneko Eye does not completely destroy me. We do have some pretty high cost cards that will probably work out, like this, the leg sweep being free. Great boon. Everything else, though, pretty awful. Pretty awful hand here. Probably will end up with Cloak and Dagger. Concentrate is basically get rid of the cards that are too expensive, which is nice. 16 block. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, let's discard. I mean, bullet time, though. Let's discard the ones that are really expensive. I think Piercing Whale is better. There you go. We'll keep the rest. They're fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. At least we get to Shiv. We do get a little bit more energy there. Should I just do damage or apply one more week? Do that damage. Alright. This stuff just gets kept, I suppose. Not the greatest. I think I want to discard this neutralize. No, because then we get that bullet time turn. Just keep it. Do not get the bullet time. Unfortunately, thankfully, we have enough free stuff that we can survive another turn. That's 13. That's decent. We can end the turn here. Well, I mean, why not use the poison stab, right? End the turn here, and it should be nearly guaranteed. Yeah, there's the bullet time for free. Not for free, but you know, one. Is this greedy enough? I don't think it's greedy enough, now that I think about it. Give me the biggest, most wonderful hand. Let's do a survivor. Discard this defend. And one more defend. No, we're good, but I would rather draw as much as possible. So we'll get rid of a block, this dagger spray. There you go. We're drawing 5. This strike can go out. Now we get a full hand to bullet time. Feel like that was a decent way of doing things as opposed to brainlessly using it every time that we have it. I don't think there's any reason not to do it now. Alright, off goes all the attacks. Oh yeah. Not all the defense though. Not all the defense. Just enough to block every incoming point of damage. There you go. Hopefully Piercing Whale will save me. We're almost there, baby. We're almost there. We got a pretty damn good draw here. So I think we're going to make it. 5 poison will not do it by 1. Wow. Right? Just by 1, by 2. At least we can survive this hit, but I would rather just take 0 damage. That would be the greatest. And survival will do it. Yeah, we can do that and then deadly poison. That sucks. We ended up taking one damage there. I don't think that we had to. 2 nunchucks, so might as well do that. Alright, made it to that shop. Give me the absolute greatest shop of all time. Oh, hell yeah. Upgraded caltrops. Sign me up. The greatest shop of all time, please. I would not mind to have the absolute greatest. Hey, here is the synergy I told you about. You get to have 2 extra health anytime you play well-laid plans. Hell yeah. Alright, fellas. You know what? This Frozen Eye will also be amazing. I mean, I'm here. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get it. Reflex. Let's see what we got. Backstab. A decent starting card. Is like basically a free deal 11 damage at the start of the game. There's no downside that I can think of to have this in your initial card because it's innate. I guess you don't draw other thing that you might want. I guess that's a thing. At the start of your turn, add a Shiv I'm not really fond of shifts in this particular magnetism. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. I think I should just go for the potions here. Anyway, we have lots of money. Let's get that backstab. We have 0 sustain, so I think this bandage up is a decent choice. Go for it and then remove a card, or should I just grab the potions? Is this something I really want to discard? Now this at least gives me 2 health, right? That's not awful. Illunia. She's coming to hang out because she knows I'm struggling. She knows I'm struggling terribly. I feel like we need less defense in this deck, so let me just get rid of one, and hopefully we can beat this fight. Man, life becomes difficult the further you go in this Ascension trip, and now we're fighting the freaking champ, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how we do. This is going to be painful, it's going to be terrible. At least we can bandage up and face the terrible dangers coming in. Is there a reason to ever save backstab for anything? I don't think there is. I don't have any strength solutions in this deck, so just do that and we'll apply a bunch of crippling. This scumbag, throw out some damage. Save everything else in my hand. Alright. Caltrops for show. Caltrops leg sweep, and we should be good to go. I mean, it's upsetting that I'm taking a little bit of damage here, but not too much. Not a big deal. You are neutralized. Alright, so since we have more Ascension levels, now he has a 5 metallicize, which is annoying as hell, but we'll deal with it. We'll be okay. Alright, we kind of need... at that point... No, I didn't mean to play that. I was clicking randomly, as I thought, with my brain. Did not work out the way I wanted it. Anyway, we can just poison stab and use another defend, and I suppose that way we are getting rid of some cards here. Now we're seeing what we're actually going to draw with that frozen eye. So it's going to be like that. Bullet time will be missed by 1 card, which is fine. We don't really need bullet time right now. Concentrate. I can't discard all these defense. Don't really need the leg sweep right now, but bullet time is coming next turn. So, I mean, we can just get rid of these well-laid plans right now. Just do damage. So apply that deadly poison. Get the strike. We could also backflip into it. I don't need it right now, though. We're receiving no damage. So, save that bullet time for the turn that you're going to be feeling the pain. Bullet time is happening next turn. Nunchucks will be available next turn. So we can do something like that. Yeah, it's coming. It's happened. If we have one more attack, we'll actually get some energy. But backflip is still not going to be helpful. Just bullet time. I don't think there's a reason not to. Let's just do that and play everything. Not everything. I don't want to play the backflip, I don't think. Definitely the defense. And the leg sweep. There you go, 17. And then cloak and dagger. There you go. Not the catalyst yet. That is a waste, I would say. Looking good. Beautiful turn. Bullet time did his thing. It wasn't terribly helpful in this one, but it was nice to be able to block everything that was coming in, so not complaining in the slightest. Alright, nothing but damage, right? Definitely want to keep those piercing wails for when it's relevant. This might be the time to use concentrate, just to get rid of the things that I don't want to draw. Like my hand size is going to be a little too much, but I don't want to discard 3 cards from my hand though, so let's just do this. Leg sweep and defend, huh? This concentrate is burning a hole in my pocket is what it's doing. It's just infuriating. It's just too much. It just asks me to discard too many cards. Wonder what it does when you upgrade it. I think it just gives you more energy. I mean, I can discard the catalyst for sure. Okay, what we're gonna do... What... I'm basically just opening up hand space at this point. Because I'm not going to draw what I want. And I don't want to play this yet. I don't want to play this yet. And I don't want to play that. So I think it's actually not a bad idea to do something like this. And just play nothing. This is fine. I mean, calipers will be helpful next turn. Is it more helpful than having this in my hand? Well, I already played it because for some reason I have this weird habit that I really should stop doing of freaking clicking when I'm thinking. I idly click like an absolute buffoon. Really damn stupid. I'm pretty damn stupid about that. Anyway, probably just outright defend here. There you go. Take no damage. Take as long as possible. Take no damage. He is debuffing me. He's not buffing himself. I keep applying potion, brother. And you're going to eventually go down. And everybody that is not you shall rejoice. Dagger spray is actually less useful here than us upgrading strikes, so let's do it like that. Here's bullet time. Do I want to use it now? Is this too much defend? I mean, it's 23 damage coming in, and I have all this damage to apply. I think this bullet time is definitely warranted here. Man, that freaking weakness is evil. It's just too much. Thankfully, deadly poison is here to save my butt. Okay, let's not be stupid this time around. I think I'm still going to take a little bit of damage here. 3 is definitely not worth taking that block potion. Okay, well. There we are. Strike. Defend. Why defend? I should have just kept that in my hand. That concentration not gonna work. Definitely want to draw here, I think. Catalyst, huh? This might be the time to do it. Because he's going to erase all his poison pretty soon. He's going to erase his poison very, very soon. So I'm not going to get that much value out of it. So let's get that 36 poison right now. He stops by himself and all that stuff. He's actually going to buff himself now. This upsets me. This makes me terribly angry. So 25, huh? 25 and no real way of dealing damage to him. What happens if I just pass the turn? I do have 2 piercing whale. I could get rid of some stuff in my hand with a survivor. I think I could always get enough defense for calipers to matter. Let's just discard one of these defense, I guess. What's coming, by the way? Oh, bullet time is so far away. We're gonna need to open a lot of space in our hand. Anyway, throw that leg sweep over there. And calipers would kind of matter, but that 25 block is just garbage, and I can't do nothing about it. We've done it now. Oh boy. I don't know if that catalyst was good enough, but definitely here's the turn where the piercing whales hopefully save my ass. That is a lot of damage. Let's see. Can I actually block in any effective way? I don't think so. Do I want to use both? Yeah, at least one. Probably both. And then discard the strikes just so I can defend a little bit more. Yeah. Let's see, I will draw Sucker Punch and defend plus. If I concentrate, so we can possibly stop most of this damage from happening. Cloak and Dagger and then defend plus. Stop all but 3. That's pretty damn great. 33 damage now. It's not going to get any better, is it? I mean, we're pretty close to killing here. I think we can survive this. Definitely this bullet time is going to happen now. Because it will allow me to cast everything I've got. Let's do it. If I realized the nunchucks was available though. This is the time. This is that block potion. There you go. Oh boy, he's gonna... Wow, another bullet time. I'm definitely not going to spend it here. Wow, what a turn. I guess we'll... Next turn we're gonna actually get trounced, right? So just pass the turn. It's unfortunate, but this is fine because just draw everything, and now bullet time the crap out of it. Too bad we didn't get the backflip, but thanks to bullet time leg sweep, it should allow me to survive this enormous pile of damage that's coming in. There you go. All the defense. Broken dagger. I mean, we do a little bit of damage, not much at all. They will not concentrate here. Just there you go. We're able to take all of that, and there's more deadly potion, more deadly poison. Poison and potion, they should all be mean the exact same thing, so I can say the same word over and over and never be wrong. Just have free damage dealing cards. I will use them. The stupid block is annoying as hell. 26 damage is really not that much. I can deal with that, no problem. And I think we might even want to just take all the damage that's coming in, because if we don't get a kill soon, what do we have coming? Barely any damage. Like next turn, there's barely any damage coming. I think I want to use this backflip here. Because next turn we won't have a whole lot of energy. 5 block. And this is an opportunity to throw a few shivs in there. This is painful. We might die this turn. 34 times 2. We have a concentrate though. But the damage is just not there. So we have to maybe discard the strikes and it will be enough. A 16. Oh man, is this death? Let's see, 11. So basically he's a 31. 9 and 6. That's all the damage I've got. Like clearly, like the deck is just not doing enough damage. That's what's going on here. Anyway, well, so since I can't do the damage, I need to try and defend. I don't think the math bears out here. Just throw out these and then the leg sweep because I have no energy. 8. I'll already do 3 and 6. Still not gonna be enough, is it? Not gonna be enough. I didn't even have the energy for so many. Well, there you have it. That's it. A death to the champ. I don't think I am alone in dying to a champ many times. What's wrong with this deck? I think I added too much garbage, and we ended up not having enough damage to deal with all that with the champ fast enough. Like we were taking so long to deal damage, it was unreal. So there's another failure to add it to the pile. Nothing out of the ordinary for these recordings. This is okay, and now I'm going to do an episode in between recordings, and it will be the most amazing deck that you could imagine. It's going to have 3 intangibles and 4 after images, and it will be glorious, and you'll see none of it. See you in the next one. Until then, just don't let the champ burn down upon your forehead.